Hello everyone, welcome to this chakra meditation. So find a comfortable seated position, and ideally you want your space to be relaxing, but it's okay if not. Maybe just light a candle or do something that can get you in that state of mind to start to meditate. You can sit up against a wall like I'm doing. You don't have to be all the way up against it like this with your head touching. You actually want your head to be a couple inches from the wall, but you want a part of your back to be touching the wall. So when you start to hunch throughout the meditation, you can just kind of hold yourself accountable, remind yourself, okay, let's kind of sit up a little straighter against this wall. As always, put a bolster or block or blanket underneath the hips so the knees are lower than the hips, preferably. If you don't have something like that, that is totally fine. That's just the best alignment for your spine. So when you're ready, just gently close your eyes and just start to bring the awareness to the body. We'll do a quick body scan, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the facial muscles. So the forehead softens, the eyes soften, the jaw, and the mouth. So everything kind of drops down. You'll start to connect with your breath, your inhales and exhales, just slowing the breath a tiny bit. Breath is really the portal to a meditative state. And just start to notice all of these swirling thoughts about your week or your day so far, or things that went wrong, or thinking of worst case scenarios of certain outcomes. And just starting to sweep all of that away, I like to imagine that I'm watching myself from above, where I have all these swirling thoughts down below, and I can actually see all of these thoughts, consuming me and swirling around my body and my head. But I'm above this now, so I'm just watching it. I'm not trying to interfere. I'm not trying to stop any of this from happening, but I'm just noticing it from afar. So you create that distance. And as you create that space and that distance, you start to watch yourself from above kind of float away. Create actual physical space in the mind. And as you're watching yourself from above, you're not judging yourself. You're feeling a lot of love and compassion for yourself. And you're noticing that, your focus is on all of these details of your life and the things that could go wrong and the stressors that you might have. But from above, you kind of just see it all. And those thoughts down below start to let go of their grip. And then you slowly watch that self below drift away or dissipate, melt, whatever image you want to conjure. Releasing that former self and stepping into this new, higher self. Imagine a clear blue sky, no clouds at all. Let your whole consciousness fill with this clear blue sky. And think about those days when you were young, when you would just watch the sky. The night would come and you would gaze up at the stars and wonder about different worlds, different realities, what's beyond. You had no worries, no fears, no expectations. And start to drop your awareness to the base of your spine. The place where your body meets the floor. And start to imagine the ground that you're sitting on is this beautiful red hue. Your body is absorbing this ruby red light. You feel this groundedness, this energy that connects you to the earth, to yourself, to your physical body. You feel this red light starting to travel up the spine a little bit, warming the inside of the body. And with this red light, you start to feel a sense of free expression, like you can totally just be yourself in this life. No judgment, no shame, connecting you to who you truly and fundamentally are. Let yourself sit in this feeling of total connectedness. And imagine as you sit in this feeling, this ball of energy starts to form inside of the body at the base of the spine. This beautiful shimmering red light of energy. And as it spins in the body, it starts to sweep up anything that doesn't align with this specific energy. Feeling a part of everything. Now it's said that if we don't connect with these base chakras, we can't connect with the higher ones. The chakra represents feeling at home in yourself. Let yourself feel at home. And start to move your awareness a couple inches above the base of the spine, kind of in between the base of the spine and the belly button. Still seeing that bright red light spinning in the body. And we're starting to create a new color. It's a beautiful, brilliant orange, like a sunset. This ball of energy starts to form. And this light connects us with the physical body and the emotional body. This crystalline orange light gaining more speed, more energy, as you breathe it in. Realizing in this moment we are connecting to our emotions. So we start to let whatever we've been feeling in. No matter how difficult, painful, or uncomfortable. This light gives us space to feel okay, to feel safe, to allow those emotions to come flooding in. In order to get through a hard emotion, we have to feel it. Let this orange light release any stagnant emotional energy. And moving up the body to our solar plexus, right behind the belly button. Imagining a brilliant, bright yellow sun right behind the belly button, starting to spin and gain that speed and that energy. Now this chakra connects us fully to our emotional lives. Notice exactly what you're feeling in the stomach. The stomach is known as a second brain. It houses so much emotion, so much energy. We can feel so much stress in the stomach, tightness, clenching. We have neurons in the stomach. We have so many types of receptors in the stomach. When our emotional state is off, there's a good chance our stomach, our microflora, is also off. Let this brilliant yellow sun behind the belly button become so bright that it fills the entire lining of the stomach and the core. And this light warms the lining of this internal space. And it warms up that space so much that it starts to allow any stuck emotions release. It absorbs these emotions. And this light starts to spin faster and faster as you breathe. And you feel like it is okay and it is good to feel whatever you are feeling in this moment. Gently drawing your energy up a little bit to the heart center. Noticing a brilliant green light, the most beautiful hue of green you have ever seen in your life. The heart chakra is the source of love, love for others, love for ourselves, love for the world, love for anything and anyone. And you start to notice that there is this armor around your heart. Like you've been protecting yourself for so long that your heart has just built this encasing, this shell. But notice you can see little places where that shell is cracked and that brilliant green light is starting to stream through. And as you keep breathing, these cracks become more defined. You tell yourself that you're ready to shed this layer. You're ready to open your heart. You're ready to truly love yourself and truly let other people in to love you. This armor cracks wide open and falls off into the abyss. This beautiful green light shines so brightly, it's almost blinding. The heart chakra spins and spins. And you know you've shed something really big today. You promise to yourself that you'll let yourself be a little more open with the people that you love, that you'll love yourself just a little more. Moving your awareness to your throat. This brilliant blue light streaming through the throat, swirling all the way around the outside of your neck and through the inside. This blue is like the depths of the ocean. It's this deep, brilliant aqua. You start to let this ball of light form in the throat. This chakra allows for our verbal expression, freedom of speaking, freedom of expression when it comes to relating to others, freedom to sing, freedom to use your voice. And you allow this light to become so bright that it fills the whole room that you're in. It's connecting you so intensely to every single person and thing around you. This light shimmers. Feeling that blue light energy throughout your whole body, not just your throat. And you start to move your awareness up to your third eye. And you start to notice this brilliant indigo light at your third eye. It's the seat of intuition, the seat of the soul. And it's just this tiny little purple crystal. But it's emanating the most beautiful purple light. It's opening yourself up to trusting yourself, connecting you to other people in such a deep and profound way, realizing that we are all so intimately connected on this earth. It's allowing you to feel connected to all of the animals and the plants. It's allowing you to feel connected to all the cycles of nature. You realize that you are a part of everything else. You are in no way separate. And this light, this ball of purple light starts to grow brighter right between the eyebrows. The radiance is incredible. The ball of light keeps spinning. It starts to clear any negative thoughts. It starts to clear anything that you don't need. Your head starts to become clearer as you feel like you're being lifted towards the clouds. This purple light sweeps out anything that you don't need and replaces it with pure love and trust and intuition. And start to move your awareness to a space right above your head. And floating right above your head is this brilliant white light. And imagine this light starts to drip down the body, encasing your whole entire body with this light. And this crystal light starts to activate every other chakra space. Every other ball of light spins even faster, activating more intensely. And you now feel so aligned, so connected, so relaxed, so trusting, and so okay. Like in this moment, everything is right. Everything is okay. You feel this deep sense of connection, this deep sense of love. Now breathe. You can stay in this space for as long as you want to. But if you're ready to move forward, you can gently start wiggling the fingers and the toes. Just taking your time to reawaken the body. And when you're ready, you can gently flutter your eyes open. Come back to your environment, come back to your space. And thank you for joining me today.